Hey guys, this is Darren here. Today I would like to bring you to an end-lot semi-D at Kingsley Hills Putra Height, Subang Jaya. Let's check the place out. So this is the outside of the facade of the building. Yeah, this is sort of like an end-lot type of semi-D, whereby you can see the land is slightly bigger compared to the rest of the intermediate unit, right? So this layout is exactly the same as the neighbor. So later I'll show you the example, the renovation they have done that you can follow upon. Like for example, this carport slab, you can take it out so that you can become a balcony instead. Alright, now the house itself, technically you can park about 2 cars. Now if let's say you got more cars and you require a gate, here you can do, you hit off the wall and you can turn it into a slope so that you can park extra cars down beneath here. Yeah, down beneath here. Alright, now the house itself about 4,900 square feet and the land area is 5,003. Yeah, about 5,003. So let's check the inside of the unit. So of course I will do some renovation details as well of how it look like if let's say it's refurbished or retouched. Alright, so this is your side land. Okay, your side land. Now at the back here you have a small compartment here. I suggest that most of the people will actually cover this off to turn it into a storeroom instead. Yeah, turn it into a storeroom similar to the unit at the side here. Yeah, this space they initially was open, so close up so you can put your gardening tools, your car accessory, your kids' toys. Alright, and what's nice about this particular unit is you're not facing any neighbor. Yeah, you're not facing any neighbor, and if let's say you have any event, you can park the cars right in front of you, yeah, without disturbing your neighbor. Now this layout is rather unique. So if you come here, right, our lift is actually on the outer of the house, so that when you take the lift, it has a transparent glass so that you can see the view once you go up. Coming here will be the lift foyer. Alright, the lift foyer space. So this is where you can take your lift, and the lift will bring you up to your living space. The main door is actually right on top. Okay, so let's head up instead. All glass railing is provided. Now here is a better view what you can get from your neighbor. So this space they have done the balcony itself. You can done so, open this up, then do the glass railing right at the side. Then you see a little bit of the greenery view, right? Greenery view. Now this is the main door of the house, but one let's come here to show you. Now behind this main door, there's this huge compartment space where a lot of people actually turn it into maybe a study room or guest room. And you see all these are water piping. So this water piping, you probably can include one small toilet here instead. Yeah. Now I want to move towards the neighbor. You see the neighbor one has already been closed off. Alright, so I just want to show you about this. Now this you might be asking, this leads towards the kitchen space. Yeah, this leads towards the kitchen space. Why this staircase is built? So that the maid does not disturb the guests in the main area, whereby they can straight away go to the kitchen space instead. So let's head towards the inside the main entrance. Now coming towards this sort of outdoor foyer, all furnished with real marble, and you have a huge door right here. So the marble actually flows all the way. As you can see here, it's a huge wall whereby you can actually hack this to make it a door, a sliding door, so that you can turn it into another room at the back. Yeah, if let's say you don't want to hack it, this can be your fish aquarium, your family portrait, or your shoe cabinet. So this is what I'm referring to, whereby outside when you take the lift, you can see the view. Yeah, you can see the unblocked view, because not all the layout or not all the units here come with a lift that is facing towards the outside. Now before we go up, I just want to show you a little bit of the storeroom space. Yeah, just a normal size. And before we go up, I just want to show you again the space right here. You can do your own shoe cabinet, everything. I'll try to make an ID how it looks like with all the shoe cabinet right here. And this will be the living room floor. So remember, when you go out with the lift lobby, this is where they can bring you. Right, the whole entire floor is furnished with proper marble. And towards our left, you have a powder room. You have a powder room for your guests. And here will be the living room space. Now, of course, this living room space enjoys a very high ceiling. In fact, it's a double volume ceiling. Yeah, so you can see a lot of light actually enter towards the unit. So obviously, there's the plug point. So this is where you can do your L-shaped sofa, your TV point there. And right here, you can see some of the greenery view rather than your neighbor. In fact, this is one of the few units that come with the unblocked view, because most of the units right now for sale come with a neighbor block view. Just going to show you here the greenery view. This one from the second story. This will be the dining area instead, just right beside the balcony. And last but not least, at the end will be the dry kitchen, whereby you can do a island here and then some cabinet right at the back. Here is actually your own wet kitchen. Right, wet kitchen, and at the back is more towards a laundry area. You can see the water point and everything. Here is the linen room whereby you iron your clothes. And the other side will be a maid's toilet, as well as maid's room. Now for Kingsley, most of the maid's rooms are very small. So this is one of the bigger one. Yeah, this is one of the bigger one. And last but not least, at the back here, you have a space for your backyard. Now do note that this area, our land does not end here, but lands partially on top of that. Yeah, partially is still our land, especially under the papaya trees. This entire space, as you can see, all has been extended like the neighbor. Yeah, you can extend it at here so that you can put a much wider wet kitchen. A much wider wet kitchen instead of that area. It can be a little bit dark. So some people, they actually move it towards the end here. So I just want to show you a little bit what it looks like if we stand around here. Alright, so this is a staircase that the maid can use to the kitchen-wise. So let's head back inside. So as I mentioned, if your wet kitchen has been shifted towards the back, what you can do here is perhaps you can turn it into a dry kitchen or your dining area. Now it will be a little bit dark, so I recommend you knock off this wall, right, this entire beam here, so that more light can actually enter towards this space. So once you have shifted your dry or your dining area to here, your space around here will be opened up. There's much more space instead. So imagine maybe your living room, your dining area right here, and then your dry kitchen is inside. Or your living room here, your dry kitchen here, and then your main dining area is right inside. Yeah, so this, I recommend you can probably hack off partial of the wall here. Yeah, it's just that this side comes with a beam, but this side is safe to hack. So let's head towards the upper floor. So of course this lift reached until this floor. Here will be the second living room space. So same thing as well. What we look below will be the living room space. Okay, and you have definitely still have view. Yeah, still have view. So we have a split DB box. Just now one of the DB box is actually at the lift lobby. This one is at here. Yeah. Again, if one of the floor has some power source issue, electricity, the other floor will not be affected. Alright, so come here. This will be our first bedroom. Okay, first bedroom come all with all attached toilet. So I'll do some renovation details how it looks like if let's say it's refurbished. Here is the toilet space. All built-in water heater has already been done up by the developer. Yeah, it will use the solar panel instead. Yeah, solar panel. Yeah, toilet. Now this window actually you can see the view from the outside. This is actually the view. And if we head deeper inside, here we have a very small courtyard. Now this small courtyard actually just to bring in light and ventilation towards the unit. But most people will probably cover this up. So if I open here, so it acts as an air well. The thing really good about air well is whereby during the night when it's very stuffy, a lot of hot air inside the house, once you open this courtyard, it will actually flow upwards. Then your house will be much more breezy or much more cooler. Right, so come towards the inside of the house. At the back here, we have the 2 bedrooms. So we enter this one, the second bedroom. Okay, I'll do some renovation details with, let's say it's furnished. And here comes the attached toilet. Now this dark piece of logo is whereby it faces towards the courtyard, just now that we just visited. So as I mentioned below, the land does not end here, it ends partially here instead. So it ends until the staircase area. Yeah, it ends until the staircase area. Now the flat land, it will be the emergency. In case of anything, the renovator can use it. Yeah, that's why there's a back lane. It's a public back lane. Okay, and this will be the third bedroom. Okay, I really like a huge tall window so that a lot of the light can actually come in towards the room itself. Here's the toilet. All come with the shower screen and a built-in water heater. So you can see here, this is the highest floor, permanent unblocked view. Yeah, you can see all the way, this is actually Putra Heights. Yeah, Shah Alam, and then all the way is Klang. You can see actually Port Klang if the sky is clear. So we have 2 rooms here. So total there's 5 bedrooms plus 1 bedroom, and here will be the main master. So of course the main master comes with the best view. Just open this up. This is the view that we are getting. And this is one of the few units that come with a unblocked view. Right, so this is the size of the master. Actually comes with also a very high ceiling as well. Now after this, we actually have a walk-in wardrobe. Yeah, this is a walk-in wardrobe for him and from her, and only the master enjoys the bathtub. Yeah, so even the master bathroom also comes with a huge window panel, so that it's not too dark and don't feel too stuffy. So WC is the shower area, all come with the shower screen. Now if you look towards that area, you have a louver, so that once you shower, you have the smell of the soap and everything, you can dissipate easily towards the outside. Alright, so let's head towards the last bedroom. Yeah, so you can see every unit comes with their own solar panel and their booster pump. This booster pump is to standardize all the water pressure for each of the floor. Yeah, because we are high up on top of the mountain and we are few story high, so it requires a booster pump. So this will be the 5th bedroom, which is the last one. Yeah, huge window there instead. And this room actually got access towards the courtyard. So at the night, you actually can open up, so your room can actually feel very, very breezy. And of course, the toilet itself is linked towards the courtyard just now. Right. So that's all for today. If you're interested in this unit, do give our listing manager a call, like, share and subscribe to the channel. My name is Darren and I see you next time. Bye.